Now, my final, I like speaking openly. Unajua saa zingine watu wanaweza kuongea na sasa watu wanalia. You belong to this country called Kenya. You have a right to demand for your right in this republic called Kenya. And you should not wait for somebody to give you what belongs to you as a Kenyan citizen. Because I am seeing an attitude in this country where people are full of lamentation. One of the greatest senators we have in the Senate is Senator Wambua, very, very aggressive. But I want him not to lament. I want him to do something as a senator together to make Kenya a better nation. If we just leave it to one or two or three people, Kenya will not be what we want Kenya to be. And I know Mama Charity on the question of the women, and Mutula Kilonzo did not tell you, is in the middle of this exercise. And I think women will not be left behind. I do not think that where Kalonzo, Raila, and Uhuru are, that Kenyan women will be left behind. And I asked Mutula, look at the detail. The devil is in the details. And this BBI is putting emphasis of what you can not only do for your country, but what your country can do for you in return. There is a proposed amendment to Article 1111A, which talks about shared prosperity. And because of that shared prosperity, they're saying the money, a big chunk of the money, not the one going to the counties, but national revenue should go to the ward so that people begin to feel that they are Kenyans, not at the county level, but at the ward. And I think this is a great idea, because if the money comes to the county and does not go to the wards, some wards can become discriminated. And this is now talking about shared prosperity. And when we say more than 30% of the national revenue comes to the counties, I think that is a good idea. Only that there should be some form of accountability so that we do not waste the Kenyan resources, so that it serves the people. 30% is not for employing people, but to ensure that resources are used to serve the Kenyan people. Lastly, what will happen in 2022? What will happen in 2022 depends on what we are doing now. If we do it correctly, 2022 is going to be a great nation. You know, Trump is crying now because he didn't know where the votes were. He suddenly discovered, you know, there was a young people in America. There were what are called the suburbs. And in a rush, he said people must vote in a certain way. But the other people who knew where the votes are, they made a critical decision. And that's why now Trump is crying and some people are smiling. I know in 2022, if we correct the mistakes now, I am sure Kalonzo will smile. I'm sure Raila will smile. I'm sure Mutula will smile, because we'll be building a better and greater Kenya for all of us. For all of us. And I am happy that in this work, even the BBI process, Vice President Kalonzo has been in the middle of it. I remember when we were in Kitui here for the burial of the father of His Excellency, the Vice President, and may his soul rest in eternal peace. You announced publicly that you are going to work with Uhuru Kenyatta. And I think this trial of Raila Amolo Odinga, Stephen Kalonzo, and Uhuru Kenyatta will ensure that Kenya is a greater nation than what it was in the past. But let us not be skeptics, let us not be cynics. When Galileo said that the earth moves around the sun, he was tried and punished through an inquisition. So sometimes don't sit on the sidelines when people are making Kenya what it should be. And me, from where I sit, I know that Kalonzo is there in the middle, Raila is there in the middle, and my brother Mutula Kilonzo, you know where we are? In the middle, Mali Chakula inapikwa. Me with this young man, we are there. Just like other Kenyans are there. But if you're a skeptic or a cynic, it is very difficult to work with a cynic or a skeptic. You are like a doubting Thomas. That even when the Lord returns, you know, you're my Lord the Bishop. I almost became a pastor. In fact, I think I should have gone that way instead of becoming a politician. I would have been an archbishop now. But now I'm a bishop of politics. I can tell you that together we are going to make this Kenya a greater nation. May the Lord rest Zamba Kitonga in eternal peace. Asanteni sana.